improvements coming from system updates and just general patches and stuff that can come from teams. This is still very, very early days. And there are some very good titles. And there's titles that really highlight that there's much more to be done, like Black Myth Wukong, using the balance mode, which is the best one because it doesn't use generation techniques in terms of the performance mode, and obviously quality is capped at 30. We can see that, it flip-flops, anywhere between 35% and almost the same level of performance as what we see on the PS5. And that is that artificial cap of 45 FPS, oddly enough. So that limits what can get out of that balance mode. It literally is a balance mode. It's half the rate between 60 and 30. So I don't think they thought about that long and hard. But it doesn't really stand out as a massive improvement. Image quality looks slightly better, but that's really about it. And performance is slightly better, but you're not really going to see the headroom there. And there does need to be more work within the engine to get better performance out of it. Star Wars Outlaws is another one. It's an odd one. The performance is all over the place. They've removed all modes. You've now got one single mode that merges performance and ray tracing into one. It's 60 FPS. It's using FSR2. It looks like still to me, and the image quality is slightly better, but probably similar to quality mode. And it still has heavy dips. Although the CPU side in the towns, again, is another example where it's significantly faster. It still tears, and it still has some dips where it didn't tear on the PS5, which is odd. Again, this points to the fact that the environment's not quite stable yet. It still tears on this, it didn't tear on the PS5, I think it only tore on the Series X. But here, CPU-bound sections within these town centres, it is massively increased again. And that points again to its data. As I always say, when people lump CPU as one, but it's usually data management and access time. There's probably an area of improvement there. And this seems like again, it's probably improvement in cache improvements or cache optimization that's going on the PS5 Pro. So we're definitely seeing some benefit here on another title. But there's other titles such as Baldur's Gate 3, which doesn't look like it has any improvement really on CPU, or is very small. It's basically a minor CPU boost or some other access that doesn't make much of a difference. So there's definitely areas that need to be looked at in more depth, and I would definitely be doing that. But overall, what's my final thoughts on the PS5 Pro? I think it's got potential to be great in terms of the SSR and the ray tracing improvements. We've seen very good examples here, like Alan Wake and F1 for ray tracing. PSSR's got legs. It'll consistently improve, not what it is now, and it's very, very early days. It'll improve a lot over the coming months and potentially even years. And we're going to see a lot of teams use that hardware and the collective hardware inside. Yes, the RAM's going to help. The improvement GPU is really going to help in terms of titles that are running on Unreal Engine, because they tend to struggle on everything at the moment. And there's some other nice to have features similar to the PS2 and the PS3 with smoothing of PS1 games. There's an enhanced image quality mode for PS4 titles you can turn on and off. It won't work on every game. It clearly doesn't work on every game. But Bloodborne is an example where it does work. It looks like a contact-aware sharpening pass, so it's a sharpening filter that's running over the top of the image, and that improves the clarity. You can see zoomed in here, but I've tested Bloodborne, it works. I tested Drive Club, didn't seem to work. Alien Isolation didn't seem to work. So there'll be a collection of games where it will and won't work, and it might even start messing with the image quality as well. So that'll be something I'll test in more depth. It's nice to have, and it does again show that there is potential that that could also improve, and they could do more and more with that over time to just enhance old PS4 titles, including and up to AI upscaling them if they've got the hardware and the PSSR within the operating system layer. So again, it's got potential. Do I think you should rush out and buy it now? No. Unless you are running a huge screen and you absolutely